Hello, second graders. This is Miss Ryan, and I'm here today to help you with your assignments for math on page 23 and 24 in your packet that deal with subtracting three-digit numbers with regrouping. So, the first thing I want to go over is some strategies that we've learned in second grade for solving subtraction with regrouping problems. So for number 2 on page 23, you have the problem 478 minus 226. And when we write the problem this way, we call it the standard algorithm. So I'm going to use another strategy that we've learned, the picture form or base 10 form, to solve my problem. So you see I have 400s, 7 10s, and 8 1s. So I'm going to start in the ones place where we always have to start and do 8 minus 6. So it's important to remember that if I have more on top, there's no need to stop and I can go through and subtract those two numbers. So 8 minus 6, I have more on top. So I can come over and cross out 6 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That leaves me with 2 in the ones place. I'm going to write my answer there as well. Then we move over to the tens. I have 7 minus 2. 7 minus 2, there's more on top. So again, no need to stop. I can go ahead and subtract. So I'm going to take away 2 tens. And that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens. Then I move over to the hundreds. I'm subtracting 200s from 400s. Again, I have more on top, so there's no need to stop. I can go over and subtract 200s, and that leaves me with 200s. And so my answer to this problem is 478 minus 226. Now, this problem did not ask us to regroup. And so I kind of just wanted you all to see that when I have more on top, there's no need to stop. I know a lot of times we get excited and we want to regroup right away, but you have to pay attention to the numbers in order to know if you have to do that or not. So let's look at a problem where we do have to regroup. All right, so now we're looking at number 14 in your packet at the number or the problem 563 minus 249. So I know we're always going to start in the ones place. And so I'm looking at the numbers 3 minus 9. Well, I don't have more on top this time, so I do need to stop and think what to do. So when I have more on the floor, I need to go next door and get 10 more. So I'm going to go over to the 6 in the tens place, and I'm going to take 1 10 away. So if I have 6 tens and I take away 1 10, now I have 5 tens left. The 10 that I borrowed from the tens place, I'm going to break or decompose into 10 ones. So I have the 10 ones from my 10 that I borrowed, plus the 3 ones that I already have, which makes 13. Now I can subtract, and I'm going to go over to my picture side and show you what I just did. So I took away a 10, and I broke that 10 into 10 ones. Now I have a total of 13 ones here, and I only have 5 tens remaining. So now I can do 13 minus 9. So I'm going to cross out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 left. So my answer here is 4. Now I move over to the tens place. I have 5 minus 4. So I have more on top. There's no need to stop. I'm going to go ahead and subtract. 5 minus 4 equals 1. I'm going to come over here and check with my picture. So I'm going to take away 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have 1 left. So that's correct. Now I move over to the hundreds place, and I have 5 minus 2. Again, I have more on top, so no need to stop. 5 minus 2